Hi, it's Ali here and I hope you're well. So, do you suffer with stress and overwhelm? Do you feel that everything is just too much for you? Well, I have 3 tips for you today that you can use in any situation, and they really do help lower the stress and lower the overwhelm that you're feeling at the moment. And if you listen to the end of this video, I've got one extra special bonus tip for you that's also going to be able to help you. So, the first tip I've got for you is chunk it down. A lot of overwhelm and stress is because you're dealing with too much in one situation. There's just too many things to do, so your brain is just going all over the place. So if what you're trying to do is too big, chunk it down, make it a smaller step. As I say to my clients, you wouldn't go and take 3 or 4 steps at a time going up your stairs, and sometimes when you're actually doing something, you're actually doing that in reality with what you're trying to do. So just make it a smaller process, something you can handle in that moment in time. Because let's face it, there are days that you don't feel so stressed and overwhelmed that maybe you can actually manage a little bit more. But then there are other days that it just, everything seems too much. So chunk it down to a really tiny step, or decide today I'm actually not going to do anything about this situation. I'm going to put it on my to-do list for tomorrow, and I'm going to look at it tomorrow and make that step for tomorrow very, very tiny. So that's my first step. The second step is your breath. Because the more you're stressed and overwhelmed, the faster your breathing is. The faster your breathing is, the more your mind thinks, oh my goodness, I'm so stressed and overwhelmed. And it's like this vicious circle. So I'd like you to take at least 2 or 3 times a day, just take yourself out of the situation, and for 3 or 4 minutes, just breathe slowly in through your nose and out through your nose, and really slow it down. And when you're doing that, you can also look up at the same time, because that can help you if you're feeling very low at the same time. It's really hard to have negative thoughts at the same time as looking up. But breathing really is one of the best tools, and you can do it anywhere and it doesn't cost you anything. So slow your breathing down. It's really going to help you. And then my third tip is the stop technique. And this is really important for when you're very, very overwhelmed, because let's face it, we have every scenario going on in our minds. If I do this, this is going to happen. If I'm going to do that, and oh my goodness, so-and-so said that. And it's just too much. So what I want you to do is, as soon as you start catastrophizing, overwhelming, I want you to shout really loudly in your head, stop, and just say, I am enough. That's all you need to do. Interrupt the pattern. Because it's really easy for our minds to get into this pattern of overwhelm and stress. And it's like playing the same record over and over again. Now, if I got a key to your favourite record and just scratched it, it wouldn't play anymore. And the stop technique is very similar to this. So every time you go into this mode of feeling overwhelmed and your inner voice is telling you all the things that could go wrong, shout stop really loudly in your head and go, I am enough. To start with, you might be saying this an awful lot, but it works. So just remember, chunk it down, make it manageable. Slow down your breath. Just breathe slowly. And if you're feeling really low and you've just got some time, you can just look up, take a few deep breaths in and out. It's going to just help you quieten yourself down, mind and body. And then third, the stop technique. Just shout stop in your head and say you are enough. And then my bonus tip, which is something I am near enough certain that you are not doing, and that is start being kind to yourself. Stop berating yourself. Start saying that you are enough, that you can do it, and it's okay to feel a bit stressed and overwhelmed, and look at some techniques like the 3 that I've just given you that can help you lower that stress and overwhelm so you'll feel better. But just be kind to yourself. Treat yourself as you would your best friend. So if you are feeling stressed and overwhelmed at the moment, I really hope those 3 tips are going to help you. And the bonus one of be kind to yourself, start doing that, because it really will help. So until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to subscribe
like and share my videos.